welcome to your full body strength. Today is all about building muscle. There are no cardio moves for the most part in this workout. You're gonna need a pair of medium weights. I have a pair of 15s and a pair of lighter weights. I have some 10s, but feel free to work with whatever works for you. We are gonna be doing some L raises, so that's keeping the weights away from the body. So you might wanna go down into 5s or 8s. If you feel like you need to. Don't be afraid to try with the heavier weights first and see where you get. That's it. We have 2 circuits that we're going to work our way through. Each circuit has 4 movements. If you haven't done your warm-up yet, please make sure you go back and do the warm-up so that you are ready to work, all right? I am going to show you the 4 exercises right away. I'll remind you of them as we come up. So let's jump in right away. Okay, so your first move, you're gonna want your heavier dumbbells. You're gonna go, you also want something that you can hammer curl, okay? We're gonna go into a deadlift to a hammer curl. So we're gonna take heavier weights, if that feels good for you. We're going to make sure we are into place on the floor, shoulders are rolling back. We're gonna work on pushing our bum to the wall behind us, okay? And we are coming down, just sliding those weights down our legs, okay? This is about perfect. This is where I start to feel it in the back of my legs. And then we're gonna come up with a hammer curl, okay? So real-time move, it's a deadlift with a hammer curl. If your weights are too heavy to hammer curl, either alternate it or go to your lighter weights, okay? Second movement, we're coming down to the floor. We're gonna do a renegade row. So you can either do this from the toes or from, that's right, on toes or from the knees, okay? We're gonna go row, row, and guess what? We're gonna push up, okay? You could do any part of this from the knees, you decide. Then we're gonna go into a goblet squat. I'm gonna take one of my heavy weights. I'm gonna hold it from the head of the dumbbell. My feet are gonna be at about 10 and 2, right under the shoulders. We're gonna come down into a goblet squat. I'm gonna try to get as low as possible, working within my range of motion, okay? And then finally, we are gonna go into an L raise, okay? We're gonna control it on the way down, because that's a big part of that work, okay? That's where we are going to be. Let's jump right in there into, there we go. Okay, work from home right there, getting messages as I'm recording, just making sure it's not my kids. Okay, here we go. We're going right into a deadlift and a hammer curl. It is a beautiful sunny day. You can see the rays. Let's use that energy. We're gonna work for 40 seconds. Grab your heavy weights. We go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, I'm gonna do it from the side for a little bit so you can see. Making sure that I'm pushing my bum back. Weights are very close to my legs. I come up, squeeze my bum, hammer curl, okay? Coming down again, up, hammer curl. Something I don't want to see. Shoulders rounding, weights dragging you down. This is awful, right? It just looks bad. Something else I don't want to see. Momentum, okay? We want to take all of that out. We are the boss of these weights. Good, 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 good. That's it, that's it. Now, if you're feeling this deadlift in your back at all, I want you to bring those weights closer to your legs, or you can bring them to the outside as well. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're gonna revisit that, don't worry. We get to repeat this entire sequence. We're gonna go renegade row with the push-up. Row on one side, row on the other, and push up in between, okay? Something I don't wanna see are your hips going side to side. If they are rolling too much, bring it down to your knees. We don't need to cause injury. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm gonna start from my toes, and I'm gonna take a nice wide stance so that my hips are going side to side. Then I'm gonna come down into a push-up. You can do this from your knees, and you can also do that push-up from your knees, okay? You decide what works for you. I can tell you that when I started, I was not on my toes. I was definitely on my knees. It takes work. and consistency to get to wherever it is you want to go. 3, 2, 1, done. Good, okay. Goblet squat, one heavier weight, okay? We're working glutes, quads, hamstrings. We can go heavy. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Grabbing the weight by the head, feet at 10 and 2, and coming down. Good. That's it, good job. So from the side, you can see that I am reaching my bum back, and I'm coming low, and then pushing up through my heels, okay? That's it. Squeezing at the top, but still keeping a little bend in my knees. Excellent job. We're gonna go to an upper body move after this. L raises are coming your way. Good. 3, 2, and 1. I wanted to sneak one more in there. Definitely cannot do L raises with 15s. So I'm going to my 10s, okay? One palm is facing your front thigh. The other palm is facing your side. You're gonna give me a lift on both sides, and then they switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Little bend in our elbows. And we only have to come up about as high as our shoulders, so parallel with our shoulders. I want you to have a little bend in your knees and brace your core. Good. That's it. If you are having trouble bracing your core, think about separating the mat or the floor between your feet. It just automatically braces your core for you. And that's the feeling that you're going for. Good, we often have to train our system to know what that feels like. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, little break. Not long though, because we're gonna jump right into that second set before we hit that second circuit. Okay, I'm gonna dedicate to leaving my hair down today. I don't know if that's a mistake, but we're gonna try. Okay, deadlift and hammer curl. Let's go. Back to those heavy weights if that's what you were using. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so here I am. Deadlift, up and squeeze, and a curl. We'll go from the side. Bum goes back. I stop about midway through my calves or my shins, right? My back is nice and straight. Okay, if you are feeling it through your back, feel free to bring those weights to the side a little bit. It's all good. Good. And then at the top, I don't want to see this, okay? We're just squeezing our bum like we're holding a very large bill in between the cheeks. Whatever that means to you. Right now, sometimes in this economy, that could be a $20 bill. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're gonna hit the floor. We're gonna go renegade rows and push-ups, okay? This really could be one of the most challenging movements in this circuit or in this workout. So keep going. If this feels hard, it's okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. If you have never done a push-up from your knee before, or sorry, from your toes, why don't you try one? Just see. If you don't get very far, that's okay. At least you tried. And then every so often, you are going to try again. And that's how we get better. Good. Take a wider space between your feet if you feel like you can do it from your toes, but your hips are still going side to side. Row, squeeze your back, and we come down for that push-up. Cool. Good. 3, 2. Can we fit one more push-up in here? Oh, 1. Whew, that was a risky one. Okay, goblet squat. Goblet squat. Here we go. Heavier weight, holding by the head of that dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and press back up. So I'm pushing through my heels and then I'm squeezing my butt again at the top. Good. Pressing right through with a solid squeeze. Good. Take your time. We do not have to speed through this one. We just want to feel it. More time under tension, okay? Good, we are almost there. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, grab your medium or lighter weights. We're gonna go into those L raises and start on the opposite side this time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, a little bend in your elbows, coming up to shoulder height, and then switching every time. So that gives us a front raise and a lateral raise. It also makes our core work a little bit harder by getting these dumbbells out and away from our body. Whew, that is some serious core work. Good job, keep going, keep going. We can do hard things, right? Most of the time it's our mind telling us that we can't. We gotta shut that part up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are heading into our second circuit. I'm gonna grab some water. If you need water, definitely go for it. And then I'm gonna show you our next 4 movements. Okay, here we go. So, we have a reverse lunge to a curtsy lunge. You can do this body weight without any dumbbells, or you can hold a dumbbell, okay? I like to hold it this way, just feels more comfortable. And then we're gonna go into a reverse, into a curtsy. Reverse and curtsy, okay? You can always do a reverse, come back in, and then a curtsy if you need that extra stability, okay? Also, if you cannot go down that low to where your knee is, kissing the mat, go down as low as you can, and we will work towards getting there, okay? That's move number 1. Move number 2 is a push press. This is a shoulder move, not a squat press, okay? So, we're gonna bring our weights up towards our shoulders. We're gonna use the momentum from our knees like a little spring to bring these weights up, okay? So it's a little spring, up, little spring, up. It is not a squat to the floor and press, okay? That's coming. Then we're gonna hit the other side of that curtsy reverse lunge. And then finally, we are gonna come down to the mat. And we are gonna go into a skull crusher. Please hold your weight super firm here, okay? And you're gonna bring it down to either side of your ears, your head, and then press up. We're getting our triceps in this one, okay? That's where we're going to be for the next 2 sets. Let's jump in. I have deep regrets about wearing my hair down right now. We're gonna roll with it though. Here we go. Curtsy to reverse lunge, either body weight or hold a weight. I'm gonna go for a 15. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so it's a reverse to a curtsy. Reverse lunge, curtsy. I'm gonna show you from the side so you can see how far back I go. Reverse, and then a curtsy. Good. That's it, that's it. Front leg is doing a ton of work, okay? She's tired. She's already tired, but we're gonna keep pushing because we can, okay? The slower you go, the harder it is, okay? Keep going. We're just doing one side. 3, 2, 1. We'll get to that other side after, okay? Dumbbell push press. I'm gonna go with my lighter weights here, okay? We're just gonna see how that feels. So, little bend in our knees, and then pressing up overhead. Shoulder movement. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're here. Press. Press. Okay, so typically, you can actually go heavier in a push press than you would in just like an overhead press, because Your legs are giving your shoulders a little bit of help, okay? Keep going. As you come up overhead, squeeze your bum, lock your core. Good. We don't want our ribs sticking out because then we start to get into our low back. Shoulders are screaming. 3, 2, 1. Yes, good. Okay, I'm going back to that heavy weight. Oh my goodness. We are going reverse lunge, curtsy, other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Weight to my chest. You could use 2 weights if you want to rock them also. If you're like, easy peasy, Megan, you got this. Good. Did you see what happened there? I went like this. There was my balance. I was not holding my core, okay? So core breathing, it's steady. Legs are tired. This is only the first round. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me you can get a killer full body workout in 30 minutes. Good. Remembering to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go lighter weights. You do you. You wanna try your heavier ones, go for it. If you've never done this move before, go lighter first. And please, for the love of God, do not drop these weights on your face, please. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lie back. Weights up here. And then we're going to just bend at the elbow only. Okay, shoulders stay right where they are. Lock them in. If you want a little bit extra, come up into a glute bridge. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, okay? But there's options there for you. And if you're starting here, and then in 6 months, you're like, Megan, I got this down and I'm using heavier weights, lift the butt, okay? It causes instability, so it will work your core a little bit more and everything else. 3, 2, 1, amazing. Guess what? We get to do that one more time. Just one more time. We're okay. A little break, fix our pants. If you have a ponytail, which I'm jealous of right now, tighten her up. Okay, second set. These reverse to curtsy lunges are killing me. Okay, we're gonna do it though. Back to that first leg. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 40 seconds has already started. Good. We are down and over. Down and over. I'm pulling my shins back in that curtsy to make sure that my knee stays protected, okay? It doesn't mean that our knee can't always, or never, I should say, go over our toes. But in this case, when I have weight loaded, it feels better. Good. We just have to get through 40 seconds of this. That's it. We're almost there. I can't see my watch, but I really feel it. 3, 2, 1. I was right. Okay. Dumbbell push press. I went lighter last time and I regretted it right away. So I'm gonna go heavy because I can definitely lift 15 in a regular overhead press. So I can definitely do this in a push press with the help of my lower body springing me up, okay? You've got this. I'm gonna do it from the side so we can watch our backs together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring those weights up, and it's just a little bend and a press. Bend and press. You can see that I'm squeezing my butt here at the top, and then I'm closing my ribs into or towards my hip bones. This is gonna get your heart rate sky high. Good. Keep going. You know when I stop talking? I am working really hard here. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Okay. Other leg. Last time with these lunges. Thank God. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right into it. Right into it. Here we go. I need to remember which leg I did before. I forgot for a good second. Good. So, nice and slow. Don't race through it. If you're a little bit shaky like me, embrace it. Or you can always drop that weight. It's okay. Good. Keep going, keep going. I really want to challenge myself here. Good. Brace your core. 3, 2, 1. I feel like we've gotten to the peak of that mountain already. Okay, we're gonna hit the floor for those skull crushers, okay? I'm gonna go 15 this time. I know I can, I've done it before. You do what feels good for you. Here we go. 3, that was awkward. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right into it, right into it. Go, go, go. Good. Oof. Hello, triceps. Okay, shoulders down, away from your ears. They are not going overhead. We're only bending from the elbows. Core is super solid, okay? I have my bum lifted. Feel free to join in if you want to. But that's also squeezing. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Just close your core and get right into those tricep movements. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. Have a drink. Get your life together. We have a tiny bit more. I love a finisher, okay? And this is kind of where that cardio is gonna come in, but not really, okay? It's still strength all the way. We have 2 moves. We're gonna do a 3-minute EMOM, okay? So, an EMOM is every minute on the minute. Okay, so what we're going to do is 5 squat and press. I'm gonna show you in a second, don't worry. And then we're gonna do 10 forearm saws. Finish in less than a minute, and you rest for the rest of it, okay? At the top of the next minute, we go again. We do that 3 times, okay? All right, let's go. I'm going to use my 15s. We're gonna start with 5 squat to press, okay? Remember we did those dumbbell push presses? This is going now squat and press. So weights over here, we're gonna squat, press up, that's 1. 2, okay? We're gonna go 5 of those. We're gonna put our weights down. We're gonna come into a forearm plank. Onto our forearms, okay? Squeeze your bum, pull up on your kneecaps. Push away from the floor. You're going to saw forward on your toes and come back, that's 1. 2, 3, we're gonna go all the way to 10. The goal is to do this in about 40 seconds. Okay, my hair is just dripping. 40 seconds, so we get at least 20 seconds of rest. See where you are, okay? Let's talk about it as we jump in. Whew. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes on the clock. We start in that squat to press, 5 reps. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Do not race through it, okay? We don't want to be injured, but we definitely want to have a good pace so we have lots of rest time. That's 5 for me. Take your time. You don't have to follow my exact timing, okay? I'm going into that saw. So forearms, squeeze your bum, pull up on your kneecaps. That's 1, 2. I'll stop counting. I don't want to mess you up. Good. Okay, I'm done, and I have about 12 seconds left. So that's 12 seconds to rest. If you're still going, keep going. If you're not even close to finishing, we're gonna get started again. If you're not even close to finishing, drop down to 4 and 8. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, push press. If you finished and you were like, that was ridiculously easy, I had over 30 seconds, move up, 6 and 12. I've lost the count, so I'm gonna do one more. Good. You can get those ones done fairly easy. It's the saws that take a little bit of time. Let's go. We're challenging our shoulders, our core, everything. Good. Okay, I went a little faster that time. I might have done some extra reps. 10 seconds. We have one final minute, okay? In this final minute, we are gonna go for 6 squat and press. And then the rest of the time, we are going into saws. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Right into it. You might be very breathy. That's okay, this is our final minute of work. Keep going. I'm gonna go for that 6. Good. If you're done your push or your squat and press, down into saw right away and go for the remaining time in that saw move. Good. That's it. Good job, good job. Whew. Okay, 20 seconds. If you're like, Megan, this isn't working for me, I can't do it from my toes, just hold the plank from your knees, okay? 12 seconds. Do not stop. And if you are not at that saw, get in it right now. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, absolutely drenched. That was amazing. That was a full body workout. You did so good. Catch your breath and remember to cool down. Go back and get that cool down video. Stretch it out so that your body feels good and refreshed and ready to take on the rest of the day. See you next time.